Hi, this is Gina Bender with Victory Nutrition, Independent Rep, and I want to thank you for joining us today. We're going to do hopefully a quick overview on the Victory Nutrition compensation plan. So just stand by. I'm going to mute the call, and we will open it up afterward. So hold just a moment. Okay, we're in presentation mode, so I'm going to go on and get started. This is our team resource site. It's called onthepathtovictory.com. So if you're brand new with Victory Nutrition, get familiar with this site. There's some great information on here. I just want to mention real quick before we get into the compensation plan. This is a great resource tool, but it's also a site that you can send a potential customer or prospect to. What we're doing is asking you to share the Prodovite webinar and the Brain Reward webinar as well as the N-Sorb webinar with your prospects. Now, guys, if you will do that, you will have people who will order the product because this will do the sharing for you. It's not about selling, it's about sharing. Okay, so what happens when you share the product? That's what we're going to show you. If you go to this site and you go to the marketing tab, you can go to comp plan, and we have the compensation plan already here for you, and there's several ways you can view it. You can view it as a PowerPoint. You can download the PowerPoint. You can also download the compensation plan presentation, and this is a 2-page description, the short version that you can download. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the PowerPoint presentation itself, and we're going to move down and cover these definitions real quickly. I know some of you are brand new, and you may have shared this with others, and you're thinking, I don't understand this. This sounds like foreign language to me. So we're going to make it simple for you. Personal volume is what you personally order in product from Victory Nutrition. So most people, when they get involved, they're going to order a couple of bottles of the Prodovite, or they might order 2 months supply of the Prodovite concentrate. Wholesale $65, that's considered personal volume when it's placed in your business center. 2 bottles would be $130. Group volume reflects all monthly volume from your organization through people that you're sharing it with or people that may be placed underneath you. So that is what group volume is. When you go to monthly qualifications, anyone that's 18 years or older can get involved with Victory Nutrition. If they live in your household, that's okay. They just need to be at least 18 years old. And it qualifies them to get discounts at wholesale prices. Okay, we're going to cover some of the definitions quickly. The monthly product subscription. This is one of the most exciting things that the company has in place. When we started Victory Nutrition, and as of today, there is still no requirements for you to get on a monthly subscription. But guys, you really want to share this with people you're bringing on board because it's the backbone of your business. As your organization grows, people that are on the monthly subscription service, you can count on that volume pretty much every single month. Also, you personally want to get on a monthly auto ship order so you don't potentially miss a check. So the monthly subscription program is not required, as mentioned, until you reach the executive manager level, and we'll get into more what a qualified executive manager is. But that's down the road. That's when you're doing several thousands of dollars in volume. But again, right now, the reason we encourage the monthly subscription is because we can save people money, and everybody wants to save money when they're ordering product. So what the company does, and I share this with everyone that I talk to about the products, is I'll say, hey, let me share with you how you can save even more money on your products. And I'll say if you order 3 bottles on a monthly subscription, the company will give you half price shipping. That's going to save them nearly $9. If you want to order 4 bottles, the company will offer you free shipping. And so whether you order 4 bottles or if you want to pick any 4 products, the company will give you free shipping. So always share and ask that, and most likely, and a lot of times on a first order, you can register them for free, then go back and sign them up for the monthly auto ship. Right now, we are calling the company to put a brand new person on auto ship. They just changed the back office, so everything, is a work in progress. But the auto ship button to sign up a brand new person isn't active yet. So just call the company. That number is 215-256-1486. Okay? The auto ship program is what I just covered, so we're going to skip through. Well, no, this is the map pool. So this is huge, guys. I can't stress this enough. When a brand new person comes on board, the company gives them the opportunity to become part of a wonderful pool. It's called the map pool. The company will take 1% of the company's global commissionable volume, and they'll put it into a pool each month. And if you're going to be out here sharing this with people, then number one, you want to be on an auto ship, and you want to encourage your brand new people to get on an auto ship too. And the reason is if you get 5 people on an auto ship, that qualifies you for a share in the pool. You get the month you sign up, and you also get 3 additional months. So anyone that came in September has all the way till December 31st to qualify to get into the pool. So if, that pool is growing every single month. If you, by the end of December, have, let's say, 10 people on an auto ship, and all 10 people auto ship pulled in December along with yours, and as long as no one got off of auto ship until after January 15th, then you would qualify for like 2 shares in the pool. Now, I qualified for 2 shares last month. That was an additional $148 in my check. So that can be enough to, cover my auto ship. And, of course, that's growing every single month. So most people, when they get involved, they love the products. They're excited. Just make sure you share this with them because, they only have, as I mentioned, the month they register and then 3 additional months. And, again, that can be huge. And I think the most shares that anyone has in the company is 3 shares. So you're not limited to 1 or 2 shares. It don't matter how many people that you get on auto ship, as long as whatever you end up with in your last month, then that's what you qualify for. Okay, this is just to show you an overview of the ranks from rep to manager, executive manager, director, executive director, presidential director, and ambassador. You are only required to spend in product $130 a month, no matter what rank position you are at. And again, that's $130 in wholesale. Okay, I'm going to touch on the rank positions to help you understand as you're building your business and volume is flowing through your organization, that volume can potentially push you up through the ranks. So what happens is someone joins, they become a member, they're placing an order for $130. I consider them a representative. As they start to sponsor, though, if they sponsor 1 person or 2 or 3, that's potentially going to increase their volume to $375, and it will also allow them to get paid down 1, 2, or 3 levels. So you see over here where it says 1, 2, or, oops, let me go back a little bit. Where you see the 1, 2, and 3, that's just representing that you've sponsored 1, 2, or 3 people as a representative, but you have to have 3 personally sponsored active people to reach manager, and When you get to manager, you've done $1,125 in group volume. That sounds like a lot, but it really isn't, and I'll show you why. Okay, a rep is someone that may have sponsored, 1, 2, or 3 people. They may have ordered a couple of bottles each, but a manager is moving 18 bottles through your organization, and your organization may just be you and 3 other people. But as long as you reach the manager level, there's some bonuses there. And Rebecca, are you on the line with me? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what is some of the bonuses, if you don't mind, would you share with us what's one of the bonuses that the company's doing if you get to the manager level? What happens?
If you reach the manager level from September 1 through the end of October, you're going to receive a $100 bill.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. And John Newbear, our CFO at Victory Nutrition, will be sending that out to you in a FedEx envelope. We've had a lot of people call and say, hey, I just got a $100 bill. What's that for? So encourage your brand new people to sponsor 3 people and become a manager. It really doesn't take a lot of product. Is there another promotion that the company is doing also, Rebecca?
Yes, ma'am. The sponsor that helps each qualified representative reach a manager position, if that qualified distributor stays a manager for 2 months in a row, the sponsor will then receive a $100 bill.
Wow, that's awesome. So that's another bonus besides what you're earning through the commissionable, through the unilevel, and also through the the fast start, or what we call thank you checks. And what else happens if?
Okay, Matful, 1st of September, sponsor 3 people in a month, and you receive 1 free product.
Oh, yeah, they're doing that too. I forgot about that, so thank you for bringing that to my attention. That's a new promotion, guys, so you want to work towards that. If you sponsor 3 people in the month of September, you will receive a code from the company. I believe they're going to email it out like on October 5th. You can go into your back office and pick any one product up to $75 and receive that product free. All you have to cover is the tax and shipping. So that's above and beyond what you're going to earn through the compensation plan. Thank you, Rebecca, for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Okay, again, to become a manager or higher, you've got to personally sponsor in order to get paid. I share with people all the time, and I say, hey, we can build $1 million business underneath you, but if you never share this with anyone, you're not going to earn. You won't receive the thank you checks. So it's easy to share. Use your sponsor, your upline, to help you with 3-way calls, and, of course, I'm available, and we'll help you earn thank you checks. This is an example of the requirements for a manager. Personally, your personal volume is 130, group volume 1125. You may have brought in 3 people, and they might have sponsored some people also who are moving products. So you can see how your structure can start to take shape. Executive manager, here's where it changes a little bit. It's still based on volume. You've got a group volume of 4,525, but you are required to be on auto ship. So I want to mention this. The reason you want to get on auto ship early is because, let's say in September you sponsor someone, they start sharing it with a lot of people, and let's say they do $4,000 in volume, then what happens is you may be at the executive manager level because, again, you've sponsored 3 and it's based on volume. But if you're not on auto ship, and if you have people down like in your 3rd, 4th, or your 4th level or 5th level, you don't get paid and you don't hit the rank of, you get paid, but you don't hit the rank of executive manager. So it's important that you get on auto ship prior to becoming executive manager. Okay, director, it's a little different at director. Of course, you're already going to be on auto ship, but your volume is going to grow to 13,575. At director, guys, you need 4 personally sponsored active people in your organization. And the cool thing is at director, you need just 2 reps personally sponsored that are ordering, and you can have 2 managers, 1 in each leg. They don't have to be frontline guys, so they can appear anywhere. You'll see the manager positions on this diagram. As long as you have 2 managers, then and you've reached that volume requirement, you will become director. The other thing I want to point out too is there's no balancing. There's other companies out there, they're called binaries, where you get paid on the weaker leg. Here you get paid on all your volume, so you don't have to worry about a 60-40 rule or anything like that. So let's say at director you've got someone underneath you that takes off and they're really building a big organization. That is great news. You may have a director underneath you, and you may have 2 other people that are ordering as reps. They're doing 130, and then you have a second leg that's building to, let's just say, manager. So a strong leg is a very good thing to have. Executive director, again, it's a little more qualification here. You, again, on auto ship, you've got 30,000 in volume, but you do need 1 leg that's an executive manager or higher anywhere in the leg. And you want to have 2 qualified managers at that position, and then 1 rep that is ordering. Presidential director. We have several presidential directors in the company, and a lot of the presidential directors, guys, are 6-figure earners. So this is where I would set my goal for the next 6 to 12 months, is to get to presidential director, and let us work with you and help you shorten your learning curve so you can get there. But basically it's moving $75,000 a month in volume, and you're going to help develop 2 legs with a minimum of a 1 qualified director anywhere in the legs, and then you're going to have another leg that's a qualified manager, and 2 legs that are reps. So looking at this diagram, guys, do you realize you're really only building 3 legs? Because 2 reps can just be ordering product, qualified doing 130. Again, a director's doing 13,575. So you could have 2 directors doing that, and then your 3rd leg would be a qualified manager. So again, let's say if you're got someone that's very strong underneath you building, and maybe they're an executive director or they may be a presidential, you really don't have to do a whole lot to hit this position if you have someone underneath you that is strong and building. Again, you don't have to balance. You may have $60,000 or $70,000 in 1 leg, but then in the other leg, the director leg, you'd have 13,575, and then a rep doing 1125. So it's a very, very fair compensation plan. I've worked compensation plans and been in the industry for 28 years. And guys, this is the fairest and most lucrative compensation plan that I've ever been involved with. And then at the ambassador position, again, this is a little bit harder to reach, but we have to set goals, but it's a great position to get to. It's our top position in the company, and I'm sure as the company grows, they'll set higher goals. But here you're on an auto ship, you're doing 130. Your group volume is going to be 200,000 and 100. And of course, you've got to develop a little bit more here. You've got to have a leg that contains a qualified director. You've got to have 3 legs with 1 qualified director anywhere in the leg, and you've got to have an executive manager anywhere in the leg. Okay, the unilevel commissions. I want to mention this. When you get involved with Victory, you don't have a unilevel. everything is that you do or the people you bring on board are going to pay you fast start checks. But as they order the second month, the third month, the fourth month, depending on what rank position you are, will actually pay you in the unit level. So, I teach people, hey, sponsor 4, 5, 6 people. Then if you sponsor more than that, place people underneath people that are holding their hands up and saying, hey, I want to have some fun with this. Let's build it together, and work with those people that you brought to the table, so to speak, and help them create income. If you sponsor 5 and you teach your 5 to sponsor 5, you're going to have 25 people on your second level. If you teach those 25 to sponsor 5, potentially you could have 125 people on your third level. So even today when I sponsor a new person, I move them down on my third level or lower. I believe that fire burns from below. You want to help the people. You want to build, try to set a goal to help build one leg under each personally sponsored person that you bring in. We also have dynamic compression, which is huge, because what happens is let's say you're at the presidential director level and you may be 12 or 13 levels deep, but you may have somebody on your 4th or 5th or 6th level that's not ordering, and what happens is the ones that are below those people, it compresses up when they run the commissions. So you can end up earning a whole lot more money from dynamic compression, so that's a good thing. Okay, this is an example of what I talked about earlier, where you sponsor 5, then you help those people get 5, so that's 25, and then 125, so you can see how the numbers grow. But when your organization matures and you go in and you start looking at the levels and what you're getting paid on, you're going to notice that most of your people are going to be down on your 4th, 5th, and 6th level. And those percentages are really high percentages for the industry. So it'll increase your paycheck by having those higher percentages there. Okay, fast start bonus, the company pays 30% to you when you bring a brand new person into the business and they order a minimum of $130. And that's on the actual wholesale dollar. So if they order 4 bottles, that's $260. You earn 30%, which would be $78. If they order 2 bottles, you would earn 30% of $130, which is $39. So I don't really prejudge anyone. I just, share with them and let them know about the products, let them pick and choose, offer them the monthly subscription so they can save money on the wholesale, and a lot of times they'll do that on a very first order. This volume does count for your group volume, so when you're brand new in the business and you're sponsoring new people, the sponsor only will get the fast start check, but the volume that was created will count towards qualification. So if you sponsor 3 people, they each do $130 and you earn 3 fast start checks, and let's say those 3 people go sponsor 3 each, you're going to be well qualified to be a manager. The volume that was created from the people that you didn't personally sponsor, that volume will count to help you get you to the manager level. So it helps you to qualify for bonuses. Okay, the match award, V&I will match the commission check the month after the rep reaches the following rank of manager, executive manager, and director. So that's a nice little surprise too. So that you will see in your check. It's called a match award. The elite bonus pool, the company set this pool up, which is pretty nice. They take 1% of the U.S. monthly commissionable volume, and they'll put it into a pool, and that bonus can end up paying you up to $50,000 per month, or that share, I should say. And the way you get into that pool is you want to become a presidential director. And once you hold a presidential director for 3 consecutive months, that will put you into that elite pool. And the rank maintenance bonus, this is nice. When you first get started in Victory Nutrition, our first goal is to help you to become manager. When you maintain the manager position for 3 months in a row, the company will pay you a $250 bonus on top of everything else that you're earning besides your thank you checks and your unilevel commission. And then, again, as Rebecca mentioned earlier, if you become a manager, if you hold it 2 months, your sponsor is going to get a $100 bonus. So I just want to mention that again to you. The company has another bonus going too. If you progress to a higher rank sometime over the next 2 months, let's say you go from manager to executive manager, the company is going to pay you another $100 bonus. And if you hold executive manager 3 months, it's $500. If you hold it director 3 months, it's $750. Executive director, $1,000. We've got several people on the phone that have met those qualifications for all 4 of those ranked positions and earned those bonuses. Those bonuses are accumulative. So let's say you're a go-getter and you've got some go-getters in the business and you hit executive manager your first month and you hold it 3 months. You'll get not only the $500 bonus, but you'll get the $250 as well. Okay, the victory bonus is one of my favorite bonuses. When you start growing your organization and you've personally sponsored several people that are earning through the commission structure, what the company will do is they will pay you 10% on what your personally sponsored people are earning. And I need to explain this. So let's say I sponsored you into the business, your group volume's 10,000, you got a commission check for 1,000, then what I would get for personally sponsoring you would be 100. So in order for me to qualify for this bonus, you need to maintain a minimum of $225 in wholesale a month. That is not a requirement, guys, but the victory bonus can pay you, it starts out small, but I'm going to tell you, it can pay you into the thousands as your organization matures. So you don't need to do it in the beginning, but again, as you start to sponsor, you've got people earning. There will come a point when you may ask your sponsor upline, hey, should I be buying that extra bottle or 2 to qualify for that victory bonus? So that's pretty exciting to get that extra commission in your check. Okay, the Achievement Award is basically what we do is we will reward you for whatever rank position you achieve by the end of the month. If you go from like manager to executive manager, when the company cuts the check 15 days later, so this is showing you July, so it would be like August 15th, they're going to pay you at the executive manager level rather than pay you at manager. A lot of companies will not pay you at the higher level you achieve. They'll make you carry it over for at least 30 days before they pay you. So that's called the Achievement Award. Okay, so guys, your potential is limited only by your willingness to assist, support, and lead people. When you make their dreams come true, your dreams will come true also. So again, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us for this short overview, and we will do another training soon that will go into more detail on how to qualify as you're building your business.